Hello, my name is Tyler Hall, and this is my presentation on Google Drive and how to use it. What is Google Drive? Google Drive is basically a cloud-based storage system. So basically you can store, upload, and share files from your computer from solid points on your computer and share it up to the internet where it's going to be based into a cloud-based server so that it can be accessed via the internet from any location as long as you have internet access. What's really nice about it is, of course, easy to store and share with many people. But it's also made by Google, a very trustworthy company, and it's also free for 15 gigabytes. Who needs it? Pretty much anybody can use it. Who it's really nice for could be students, for when they need to upload, share files, especially if they forget their flash drive anywhere. Internet access is always available on campus. Teachers, they can use it to share and upload files for students as well. They can create whole folders and put entire documents on there so they can share it to their students. They also have entrepreneurs, businesses, pretty much anybody. Entrepreneurs and businesses, they can use it to store some documents, maybe spreadsheets and such, to just easily share between each other instead of having to do it physically via flash drive management. Why use it? Well, simple. Pretty much just mentioned it earlier. It's just easy to store, retrieve, share data. Super easy to use and super accessible, and it's also free, and it's safe and secure because you can trust Google as a company since they are known to make quality products and continue to do so every day, and they maintain that business ethic. Now, how do I use Google Drive? Google Drive is quite simple. First, you're going to want to go to the URL drive.google.com. There you'll see the screenshot here, which you'll see this photo. You'll see that at first. Now you can do one of two things. You can either create an account or you can just log in if you already have a Google account. Now, if you need to do a create account, it's quite simple. You'll just have to follow the process. You'll choose a username, password, and then you'll be pretty much set up, and then you'll use that to log in here. You'll put in your email. There's also the option to add a phone number to attach to that account as well to make things easier, just in case you maybe forget your email name, perhaps. But then once you log in, you inserted your password and everything, this is going to be the home page that you'll see. Of course, when you're a newer user, you probably won't see any of the documents here on the right side. Probably won't see any of those or anything like those if you have different documents in there. But once you start, you'll have, of course, 0 storage used. But you have a few options here you can do. You can go to the new button. So here at the new button, it's going to be on the left side. You'll hit new. It will pop up with this buttons here. So you have folder, file upload, folder upload. You can also have the options to create new documents in Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms, all that, which are nice optional different formats for using perhaps Microsoft products like Word, PowerPoint, Excel as well. But if you want to select new, you can always create a folder, select file or folder upload, and you can always upload files as well from your physical hard drive on your computer or a USB drive as well. If you want to download files, all you have to do is just right-click a file that's in your Google Drive at the moment, and this menu will pop up. You'll go down here to download, and it'll be simple as that. You'll just save it to your computer. It'll be super easy. And step 5 here, we got share. So if you want to share any documents that you have on your Google Drive, it's going to be quite simple. You'll just have to right-click the file on the drive as well, just like we were doing for download. Instead of hitting download here, you're going to go up here to get share. And you can do one of two things here. So you can either add people, multiple people even, via email to this group. And that's once you have all the people you want to invite to this file, you'll hit done. It'll send an email to them with that file attached to it. But then you also have the option to do a link, which it will create a specified URL for that file. And you'll be able to copy that link and send it to people. You can send it via email, text, just the direct message as well. And there's also a nice fun option as well, just in case it gets access to somebody that you don't want access to. You can change the link actually after you've already sent the link. So then once the people who did have that link that you don't want access to, it will not lead them to that file anymore. So then they can no longer make changes or read it. But a nice thing about Google Drive as well is you also get 15 gigabytes free. So that's a lot of storage space actually, especially when you're using small files like Google Slides, Google Docs, and all that. Those take up very minimal space. But if you do so happen to use a lot more space and you need more, there's also the option to buy some more space via a monthly fee or an annual fee if you'd like to pay. So you got an extra 85 gigs for 100 gigs total for $2 a month or $20 a year if you choose to do it all at once, and all the way going up to 2 terabytes as well. So there's quite a few options that make Google Drive a really successful product and make it super useful for everybody on the internet. I'm going to go through here and show you actually how I do it, first-hand perspective. So I'm going to do this just once more, just so you have the idea. I'm going to go to drive.google.com, and I'm going to act like I don't have an account here, or I'm not signed in already. But this is what you'll see. You also have the option to create an account. Of course, you can do it for yourself or a business. You'll just have to insert first name, last name, username, create a password, all that instead. But we're just going to sign in, just make things a little easier. So my web browser already saves my username and all that, but I'm just going to select that one. Saves my password and all that too, so when I go to this next page, it's just let me go through. Hit next. And here's the home page we were talking about earlier. So I see all my files, I've got different types. I got sheets, I got docs, there's also a couple pictures even, and I believe it's slides. Yeah, slides is right there, that orange one. So you got the new button over here. You got folder even. You can create a new folder and stick a bunch of files into that folder. So you say MISC. It'll create. And then I can upload files to that folder. We're just going to go back to the home page here. You can even drag and drop too. Then we also have our storage area. You can buy storage as well. That's where I went to for the storage area. But quite a simple program to use. I highly recommend it for anybody who doesn't use it already, seeing as it's basically like a free flash drive. Just all you need is internet access, but that's quite easy to get to nowadays since internet's pretty much all around, especially on campus as well. It's free. But I'd like to thank you for your time, and if you do, however, have any questions about this presentation, just feel free to ask, and I can definitely get back to you. You can reach me at my school email, paultj01@pfw.edu. Thank you.